And he sinks the second. Tim, the Thunder with an MVP in SGA, an all-star in Jalen Williams. Man, this is one deep team.
Well, they may not have the top-tier star power of some other teams, but if they keep playing like this, they will become household names.
Now the Clippers moving it up. Harden with it. Now SGA defending. Basket counts.
And what control from Harden inside, adjusting his shot perfectly for that short-range make.
To the inside. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 4. Pass to Lopez. Here's Harden on the wing. He's got 7. Lopez with the bucket.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Back to SGA. 6 to shoot. And just miss after miss right now.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Lopez from long range. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to... 14. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
It's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
Collins. Foul call. Looked like that he didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. That one on Williams.
And what I appreciate about Collins is he plays his role well and an efficient player because of it.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game from me is as good as it's ever been.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Chet Holmgren checks some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are 2 things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Guys?
A unique talent. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. There's the 3. And Holmgren pulls it down.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's the 3. Clock at 6. From deep. The Clippers grab the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Down low. Here's Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
It's Harden down low.
An offensive juggernaut. It's fun watching Harden go out and just take over.
Inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Harden outside. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Harden outside. Lopez outside. It's deflected. And stolen by Caruso. Williams from outside. And the 3-ball is good. Williams has got it back down to within single digits for the Thunder. It's to Lopez. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's 53 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. It's Collins with the drive.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter or block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Caruso. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Leonard looking around. James Harden getting it done for the Clippers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And so here is Oklahoma City. 7-point differential. Over in the corner, Williams. To the middle. And there it is for him. Hartenstein's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Thunder. And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching. And with Ivica Zubac patrolling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
And the Clippers making a change here. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Harden with it. 15 points in the game. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Over in the corner, Caruso. Williams for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Takes it out to Leonard for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Screen by Hartenstein. Way outside. Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And Harden with the stuff.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by Oklahoma City.
Here goes Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Stolen by Zubac. Right side, Leonard. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams outside. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. George got the lead up to 7 now for the Thunder.
Such a gutsy competitor. Dort crashing the boards and looking unafraid to get physical.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back over to you, Kevin.
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach.
Leonard, no luck.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Inside. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Clock at 4. No good on the triple. Collins, that's a two-pointer. Rebound by Wallace.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
Williams, that's a two-pointer. And we've reached the end of the third. Thunder lead by 8. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next.
33.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Clippers trail by 8. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Up top, Leonard. Kicks it out to Harden. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Pass to Mitchell. Williams a screen. Outside Williams. Back to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Over Harden. And it's Mitchell missing.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Here's Caruso. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Out to the right wing. There's Lopez with the 3. And the Clippers miss again. The Thunder leading by 11. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Holmgren wide open. And the Thunder another 3. Hey, Tim, if you could start a franchise with one player not named Wembanyama, who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he can just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well said. Would you pick a position or the player? How would you discern between those two thoughts?
I think the key for me is I want to take a guy who's going to make the decisions for me with the basketball in his hands. When you have a ball-dominant league with stars controlling the action, I want that one guy who I know I can pencil in high-level production every night.
And it looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Screen by Leonard. Harden. Absolutely fearless James Harden.
And this is Harden's specialty. One of the best in the league at drawing contact, and yet still able to convert.
Oklahoma City leading by 10. Pick by Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Cleared away by Leonard. And here is Los Angeles now. Holmgren with the steal. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the screen. On 30 left in the fourth. Oh, good on the layup. Clippers trail by 10. Collins outside. Harden outside. 6 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Thunder.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And his playmaking was a big storyline in this game. He got guys involved and found them in their favorite spots.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. A three-pointer. Good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you can see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Now SGA. Now Holmgren. Now Williams. SGA. Layup, no good. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some good competition, but the home Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. Here's Irving, and a wide open look for Flagg. Oh, good on the triple. And what you love about Cooper Flagg, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. Outside for Davis. Thompson outside. Here's Flagg. The putback. Pinch shot. And it's Davis laying it in.
Using that length, Davis turning a miss into a make. Bonus points for his team.
It's stolen by Davis. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Smart. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And here's Reeves outside. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little mean streak in him, too, which I like.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing third in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Irving attacking and off the front iron, and in it goes.
Oh, yeah, Irving, he has the mid-range in his bag now.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. I asked him how they prepared for this matchup against Anthony Davis, and Coach responded saying, you have to prepare for his impact on both ends. Offensively, he's terrific around the rim and pretty much unguardable when his jumper is falling. And defensively, he does it all. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but you do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball.
Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Doncic always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And finished off by Davis.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
They set the pick. LeBron with it. Guarded now by Irving. Back to Reeves. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Davis sets a screen. Thompson outside. On the wing, Irving. And stolen by James. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Thompson. Flag. Goes back up. Outside for Davis. Reeves outside. Pass to Hachimura. Outside, Smart. Now, here's Doncic. There's the triple. Drops in the tray. Doncic has got 6 points.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Irving for three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Pass to Doncic for three. No good on that one. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Lakers on top, up by 1.
10.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Inside, and it's Davis missing. The Lakers leading to the inside. Hachimura. Anthony Davis with the rebound. And, Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy. But that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Pass to LeBron. They set the pick. Here comes LeBron. And the dunk by LeBron.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
And a wide open look for Irving. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Reeves gets the bucket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Lakers leading by 4. James looking it over. Laravia with the screen. Releases from 15. Outside for Smart. Good on the three-point shot. And now a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
So, great for Cooper Flag. Both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean. Though at this point, he's a powerful young man, and he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Pass to Laravia. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. The Lakers making a switch here. Ayton a screen. Here's Doncic. Again, the Lakers.
Yeah, Luka's arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside the arc jumper is easy for him.
Irving attacking to the wing on the left. Here's Flag. Plenty of space. Can't finish the one-handed jam. Lakers leading by 7. And here's Reeves outside. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Reeves. Launches a three. And that one's good, Ayton. And now it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
And stolen by Ayton. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. Yes, that goes in. Smart's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Guys, back over to you.
Yeah, gotta have it. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Here's flag. They grabbed their own miss. Here's Davis. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Ayton. Stolen by Washington. Here's flag. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, versatility is maybe Flag's best weapon. He's a mismatch out there for pretty much anyone.
The first one falls. And so he hits both.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Here's Hayes. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. That'll do it for the first half. Lakers lead by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
A shot by Kleber, wide open. Good, and the assist goes to James. Kleber's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Lakers. Back to Russell. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Vincent up top. And it's Connect in the corner. Mavericks trailed by 9. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. We're looking to make amends this season.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
And it's Hayes in the corner. Outside, James. Clock at 4. He lobs it up. Kept alive. Pass to Connect. Now, here's Kleber. To the middle. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Big effort.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
James jackhammers it down.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
Here is Russell from outside the arc. And the rejection by James. Down low. Another shot. And Russell gets it to go.
Inside, Russell definitely has the touch. Just pops it in nicely.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
On the wing, James. He's got 8. And here is Kleber. Throws it up high. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Tell you what, guys who can shoot it and pass it like Russell, always of great value to the rotation.
Russell high post.
Austin Reeves.
Here's Gafford. Rebound the Lakers.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Reeves almost making it look really easy. Gets the ball and takes the shot.
Wow, Clark, has Austin Reeves been good? Especially after signing that 4-year, $54 million deal back in 2023.
Yeah, I tell you what, it might be the best value contract in the league. I mean, Reeves just continues to improve each season. He's got a very efficient and effective game, and he's also shown the ability to be much in the clutch at times.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. It's a 13-point game. And it's Davis with the jam.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
It's stolen by Davis. Pass to Irving. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Lakers making a change here. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. There's the pick. Doncic outside. Screen by Kleber. High post try. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now Doncic from deep, Reeves. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Lakers ahead, up by 9. 2K Sports.
The Mavericks, 28.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Mavericks trailed by 9. Thompson outside. Fires it up. They get it back. Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
I don't know what to do about that. Davis just powering it down.
Here's Doncic. In the corner, it's James. Back to Doncic. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Screen by Kleber. And Kleber slams it in.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
And James picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here.
First team foul. Substitution.
Irving with it. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Doncic outside. Screen by James. For the three. And it's Doncic missing. Mavericks trail by 7. Out to Thompson. And so the ball out of bounds. Reeves touched it last.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Now flag. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Using the size. Flag going to work around the rim.
Here's Doncic. Smart outside. It's stolen by Davis. Thompson outside. Davis sets a screen. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Now Smart. And there's the three.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
The 20-foot jumper, good.
Well, Irving can shoot it with little warning. I mean, he's just that quick. No time to contest if you're not there before the shot.
Doncic with it. Picked up by Thompson. And stolen by Flag. Here's Davis. Davis using his size.
Poised under pressure to produce at the right time in the big time. AD.
There's a good screen. James. Flag with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 4. Irving fires.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
And that one will not go for him, but he does have 2 more to shoot. The second one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And he nails the third.
They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Smart up top. .119 left in the game. 5 on the clock. Here's Doncic. Beyond the arc. And Davis sends it back.
Got to be careful putting up a shot around Anthony Davis.
Now, here is Irving to tie it up. And he got it. Nice execution on the way up.
Do not expect anything less from Irving. A clutch performance. He loved knocking down the big shots. Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
Kyrie Irving. And down goes the 3.
Irving's got him falling right now, that's for sure.
And here is Doncic. And stolen by Flag. Irving double team. Here's Davis. Clock at 6. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. On the clock. Irving! Cleared away by Ayton. James. Oh, LeBron does it again!
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And so now for Greg. We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Boston Celtics come in for this one.
Here we go.
Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball. On 2K Sports. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Now, here's Boucher. In the corner, it's Flagg. Back to Irving. Fires the three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Thompson in the corner. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Pass to Flagg. A three-pointer off the mark. On offense, here are the Celtics. It's a three-point game. Inside, it's stolen by Davis. Puts up a deep three. And it's Flagg missing. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The kick out to Brown. Boucher the screen. And then Brown with the dunk.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Mavericks with it. And Greg with the absence of Jason Tatum for the time being. Perhaps a hiatus for the Celtics as a title favorite?
Well, not to mention some of the salary cap casualties. It's not the same team that won it all in 24, but in great position once Tatum returns.
Offensive rebounding, a big part of the game right now. Teams love to send extras to the glass.
The screen from Brown. Here's Simons. The kick out to Tatum. 5 on the clock. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 3. Irving with it. Back to Thompson. Pass to Washington. Now Davis. Washington inside. White with the defensive effort. Outside, Simons. A putback. Here's Boucher. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Well, that's about positioning and length and athleticism. Boucher doing the job on the offensive rebounding end.
Elbow shot is on the way. And it's Irving missing. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. We talked about his approach in guarding Jason Tatum. He said, we want to crowd Tatum right from the jump and prevent him from getting into an early rhythm, especially from deep. Because when his three-point shot is falling, it opens up the rest of his game. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. The Mavericks leading Here's Washington. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
The kick out to Tatum. It's stolen by Davis. In the corner, it's Flagg. Goes up on the wing. And that's good for two.
Smooth J from Flagg there. An effective play for this team.
Out to the wing. Outside Tatum. The screen from Brown. There's the three. Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
He's got a nose for the basketball and a high level of activity around the rim. Go ahead and finish, Mr. Boucher.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good on the three-point shot. Now, here's Simon. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Dallas, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Defense, the Celtics. They trail by 6. Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym, and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
And it's Brown missing. Dallas leading by 11. Irving surveying the floor. To the right side. Thompson left side. Stolen by Tatum. Outside White. Tatum a screen. Just his first attempt. And it's White missing. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Outside Irving. To the middle. Here's Davis. And Tatum pulls it down. Boucher the screen. Three-pointer. And another miss by Boston. And so here is Dallas. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Pass to Brown. Missed inside. Flagg with it. Picked up by Brown. Outside, Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Right side, Irving. They get it back. Flagg. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And how about the energy from Flagg on the offensive glass? Keeping the possession alive and converting.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
So it's Boston now, following the score by Dallas. Back to Simons. Over to the wing. Here's Flagg. Hits the three-point bomb. Flagg's got 9. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh, and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
And that one's good. Flagg.
Using the size, Flagg going to work around the rim.
Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Boucher's shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Tatum. From downtown, and it's Flagg with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 16. To the inside, and stolen by Simons. 2 seconds separating the shot clock in games. Tatum, that's for 2. Simons with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Out to White. The Celtics need to get a shot off. The putback. And so it's Cooper Flagg making things happen for the Dallas Mavericks. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. So it's the Mavericks now. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Guys?
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. And that one's good. Tatum.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
White, wide open. He fights. Gets an open look and hits.
Well, that's the intelligence that Derek White plays with. This guy in pick-and-roll action always seems to make the right decision.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Indoors with the big trade last season, there's more than a little pressure to win in Dallas.
Kevin, this organization traded away a generational star in Luka Doncic, one of the great players we've seen come into the league as an 18-year-old. And you've got a player in Anthony Davis who has an injury history and is 6 years older. You better believe there's pressure in D-Town.
And even 3-on-3 break. It's good. And it's 8 points for Jason Tatum.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. leading by 12. Here's Davis. That one goes. Count it. 6-point for Anthony Davis.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
For Kyrie Irving, Doris, what a run to the finals in 2024 with the Mavs.
He works seamlessly with the great Luka Doncic. And the beauty of Kyrie Irving historically is put him next to a great player and you will not in any way diminish his game. Well, teamwork at its finest there. The pick and roll set catches the defense napping. Boy, and Klay Thompson take advantage and comes away with a pretty pass.
Pass to Brown. And Davis pulls it down. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Thompson for three. Celtics trail by 16. Over in the corner, Brown. Pass to Queta. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
Nobody near Irving. And it's off from three-point range. Outside, White. Tatum a screen. Takes the three. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, Brown just doing a great job getting after it, mixing it up on the window.
Outside Irving. Shot from the wing. Good. He hits the jump shot. Irving's got 10.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
To the paint. And taken away by Brown. Here's White. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
The Mavericks have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Now, here's Simons. Still scoreless. Over in the corner, White. And White with the stuff.
Derek White saying it's not just the big fellas who've got some hops. I can put it down. Yes, sir.
Here's Russell. Lays it up off the glass. Russell's got his first 2 points.
My goodness, what a move. He left the defender in the dust.
Then effortlessly laid it in. He just makes it look so easy. Ridiculous.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've got their field goal. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Celtics trail by 17. Right wing. Stolen by Exum. And it's Russell in the corner. Pass to Washington. Back to Russell. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by Hauser. Wide at the elbow. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Exactly what good offensive players do. Lean into that defender. Level of physicality puts you at the free throw line.
And a guy who has a quick release and has distance to his shots. Derek White, Doris, converts his chances.
You know what, Kev? There's so many things to love about Derek White. He's arguably the greatest shot-blocking guard in the league. He has a knack for making big shots, and the thing that maybe is most impressive is he gets past grenades at the end of the shot clock and has the temperament to stand in and deliver.
Boucher And it's finished off by Boucher.
Wow, don't let the lean frame fool you. A ferocious finish on that dunk by Chris Boucher.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Down low. Here's Davis. And Boston with the rebound. To the middle. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball.
Well, do not let Jason Tatum get space in transition. He will make you pay.
Outside Irving. Outside Davis. Elbow shot. And it doesn't go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
That one goes in.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's a scoring. Right there, it's just passing.
Hauser with the ball. Now defended by Flag. Another shot. And stolen by Flag. Davis. Oh, Davis absorbing the contact.
So active in the lane. Flag started all of that.
Of the big men in the league, Doris, Anthony Davis, to me at least, has always been among the best one-on-one scorer.
Well, that's because, Kevin, he is a three-level scorer. He can be a lob threat. You can put him on the box or at the elbows. You're going to have to draw a second defender if he's on the face-up because he can't get guarded one-on-one.
Here's Irving. Now Thompson. It's stolen by Brown. Outside Boucher. Tatum. And Davis sends it back.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh. Not on my watch.
And so Boston again turning it over.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there. Cost them a possession.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Cooper Flag. Up again. Outside Christie. 5 to shoot. Irving. Nice execution down low.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Mavericks.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Davis.
The aspect of his game that stood out to me was his work on the glass. He was absolutely relentless.
Irving. Boucher with the rebound. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. White pulls it down. And so White will bring it up for Boston. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Boucher. White outside. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. Christie there for the rebound. Here's Dallas. They led by as many as 18 points. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A confident win.